You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist.
It's a video game. You're not real.
Please stop my
And the guy responsible for this world was going to destroy it.
You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist. Buddy, if we're not real, doesn't that mean that nothing you do matters?
I am sitting here with my best friend trying to help him get through a tough time. Now, if that's not real, I don't know what is.
I know this world is just a game, but this place, these people, that's all I have. So I'm not going to be the good guy.
Thanks, guy.
I'm going to be the great guy.
Hey, what's going on, my friends? I'm making an extended review on the movie called Free Guy. Wonderful movie. I highly recommend you watch it. So in the preceding clip, you see the female character protagonist say, "I've met God and God is a troll." Here's the thing. That's a truth drop. I believe God is trolling us. This reality, we are God. We're trolling ourselves, essentially. That's why things are so over the top. That's why politicians are so ridiculous. That's why we're put in the situations we are put in, because this life is a game. And in games, people troll, right? Trolling is supposed to be fun, just a joke. It's all a joke. Don't take trolling too seriously or you will lose. You hear the protagonist, the female protagonist, say, there's no easy way to say this, but this life is a video game. Again, you see this common theme of life being a simulation, of being a video game. And they're showing you this in this movie, along with many other movies that have the same theme. All right? So she literally says life is a video game. She also says, I've met God. God is a troll. Okay, as you watch this clip, there's a scene where the Ryan Reynolds character says, if this life is a game, does that mean that nothing we do matters? And his best friend, who's that black security guard, he doesn't mean nothing you do matters. You know, what we're doing right now is real. I'm here helping you, buddy. I'm here helping you, friend, guy. That matters. So even though this is a game and this is a simulation, play it to the best of your ability, right? I think that's a huge truth drop. Okay, so the whole premise of this movie is that life is a giant video game. And in order to level up, you can do good things or you can do bad things. But you level up more quickly when you do good things. And the protagonist learns that. And he decides to level up by being kind to other people.
Keep going. Go on without me. I've been scared my whole damn life. I'm not scared anymore.
Sorry.
I'm not. It's been the best day of my life. You get to that field. Show we matter.
All right. In the next clip, you see the black security guard, who's a supporting character. He tells Ryan Reynolds' character, whose name is Guy, he says, look, man, I've been scared my whole life. I've been living in fear. This was the best day ever. For once, I don't live in fear. And we can all relate to that. You know, we live our lives afraid of everything. And that's no way to play the simulation. And this is something I am learning. You know, people told me, don't go to Turkey. You're going to get robbed. This bad thing can happen. I went there, had an absolute blast. So I think the simulation rewards you for taking risks, rewards you for being fearless. Because if you're an immortal being that is an ultimate creator of everything, it's a sin to be afraid. Because fear is against your nature. Fear is an illusion if you're creating all of this, you know? And this is me preaching to myself. Technically, everyone in the world could be a millionaire. If you ask 100 million people to buy your product, you are going to get, even if 1% say yes, you're going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars. What stops us from doing that? It's fear. What stops us from going up to that beautiful woman in the coffee shop? It's fear. You know, I used to get bullied in high school because I switched high schools and I didn't know anybody. So I was afraid to stand up for myself. I had an abusive father that told me that if I stood up for myself in school and I got in trouble, he'd kick my butt. And he wasn't playing. He did. All right. So I was afraid to really, fight. And I really didn't know how to fight back then anyway. But I see now that fear was not the way I was supposed to play the game. And the one day that I said, forget this, I don't care about this fear, I'm going to fight, everything worked out good after that. But I still carry the scars of that. But the point is that once you fight, once you overcome your fear, it looks like this illusion just blesses you immensely. Because being fearful is probably offensive to you, or to your higher self anyway. Because you know that nothing's going to hurt you at the higher self level. So again, all of these movies are telling you this is a simulation, live fearlessly. That's something I got to remind myself.
I'll be back for those. Oh, so close.
So the previous scene is the guy character, Ryan Reynolds. He wanted to buy something that cost $200, but he put his card in the ATM machine and he only had $187. And he was like, oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I guess I won't get this thing. So what this scene is illustrating is that before he awakened to his power, because this scene happened before he put on the glasses to awaken his power, okay? So before he awakened to that, this reality was a simulation, before he came to that realization, he was living in lack. He was not living in abundance. And when you're not living in abundance, you're going to have financial limitations. So what I'm trying to say is that if you don't know that this is a simulation and you can get whatever you want, then you're going to live in scarcity. And that's what that scene was showing. He was living in scarcity because he didn't know that he can generate whatever he wanted because this is a game.
It's something about finding your lane and just staying in it.
That's why they call them comfort zones. They're so damn comfortable.
All right, this is probably one of the more important scenes in the movie. Did you hear what the security guard said? He said, I like to pick my lane and stay in it. They were talking about coffee, and they were talking about how they never switch up their coffee. And the black guy goes, I like to pick my lane and stay in it. Ryan Reynolds' character goes, that's why they call them comfort zones, because they're so darn comfortable. The movie is explicitly making fun of us, saying that this is not how you live your life. It's mocking our tendency to divert from our comfort zones. But when we divert from our comfort zones, that's where the biggest growth happens. But that's the scariest thing to do. It's so scary, So that's about all I have about this movie. This movie's incredible. You got to watch it. So many truth drops. Again, the guy finds some glasses, figures out that this whole world's a simulation. He says, the way I'm going to level up in this simulation is by doing good. And he levels up very quickly. That goes back to God wanting us to love, okay? Our higher selves putting us here to love. The main character started loving people and he leveled up way faster than the people that were hurting other people. He also found out that you're supposed to live fearlessly. You can't be afraid or else you're never going to get to that next level. I love this movie. Great movie, guys. Please watch it. And I hope I don't come off as preachy because I'm preaching to myself. I have a friend right now. I kind of met somebody and my friend is telling me, hey, man, love fearlessly. Yeah, you might get hurt. Yeah, it's probably not going to work out in the long term. But you can't live your life being afraid to be vulnerable. And this goes for every aspect of your life. So in the next few months, I'm just going to learn how to be fearless. One thing I got to do, and you guys are going to laugh, I'm African American. I don't know how to swim. I'm going to teach myself how to swim. I'm going to go to the gym. They have a nice pool, huge pool. And I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid to teach myself how to swim. There's a lifeguard there, but it's not my comfort zone. I like dry land. All right. But in order to level up, I need to do that. Another thing, marketing. And spiritual people have a problem with marketing because it feels sleazy. But again, that goes back to that fear, So I think we should all identify aspects of our life where we are afraid and we're not playing the simulation right. And if you can comment below on the aspects of your life that you've been fearful towards, that'll be really greatly appreciated. So that's it. Free Guy. Look at the name of the movie, called Free Guy. You only become free as a person when you realize that this is a game and you need to level up. Another movie, Truman Show. Look how they say free guy and true man. Again, they put the truth in plain sight. That's not a coincidence. There are tons of other movies like this that kind of give you the truth, the reality. Okay, guys, take care. Love you all. Peace.